Come on, Anthony. We're almost there.
Yeah, come on, Anthony.
Where are we
right
going?
over here.
Just come in here. Just come in here.
They're cookies.
Yeah, we got cookies.
We got cookies inside.
Okay.
See the plate full of cookies?
See the plate?
I hate both of you.
Just
sit down. Sit down.
Yeah, sit down with us. We got a lot of cookies.
Sit down. We have cookies.
Yeah.
We have. Oh.
That's what you get, Samson and Talon. What are you doing?
All right.
Okay, so welcome, guys and gals, to the ending of Season 2, where I have the voice actor for Samson. Introduce yourself, Mr. Brandiones.
My name is Brandiones. I'm 13 and I live in my mom's basement.
Okay.
Whoa, OMG, same.
Okay, so now you know both Talon and, or should I say Sneaky, and Brandon. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so what are we
Why
gonna...
do you have ones and twos come out of you?
What?
Because I'm healing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, damage indicators.
Oh, okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and just talk about random things from this season. So, Sneaky, should we start off with our mentality for this season? Like what we were planning and stuff?
Oh, yeah. We planned to make it into like 3 separate mini arcs, and then that never happened.
Yeah. We were just like, that's gonna be 3 different ideas that we have to come up with. Nah. So we decided to do the underground thing, which we thought was gonna take more than 10 episodes to do, but it took...
And then we struggled to get it to like 7.
Right. So...
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everything worked out, so that's really cool. And then somewhere along the way, we were like, we need a new person, which is when we started doing the underground. As soon as we came up with the underground thing is when we were like, we need Brandon. We need
Brandon.
So,
like specifically
yeah,
Brandon. It had to be Brandon.
It couldn't be anyone else. So
Who are you gonna call?
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you do.
I thought it was obvious. You kind of hesitated.
So
No, actually,
Brandon,
I was gonna play Ghostbusters.
Brandon, what made you want to join this series?
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Anthony. You see, ever since I was a child, I've always been playing Minecraft, right? You know, it's a great game, fun, and I started watching your series. You know?
Yeah. Ever since you were a child, as in like since you're 13, so like.
Right. So ever since I was 12 is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Oh,
Right. So basically, I watched your series, and I'm like, you know, this is aight. And then I started from the beginning, and I'm like, I got hooked, binge watched, and I pretty much begged you and, you know, give you some kisses and stuff to join the series, and you let me partake, and it's been a joy. It's awesome, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, so for the people who don't know, Brandon and I have been friends for like a couple of years now, so he kind of like came out of the woodwork and was like, yo, I've been watching this One Piece series, boy, you know, if you ever need some help. And then we were like, oh yeah, he does a good girl voice, so he could be a girl character. So we decided to get him on for Angel, and then that turned into Reggie, and that turned into Samson, and that turned into Revafio, so that's where all that came from.
Wait.
So if you guys don't know, I am Angel. I'm a girl.
Are you telling me that Angel wasn't a real girl?
Brandon, hit it, man.
Oh my God, I'm actually like a guy, like with a huge bananas kickles.
What? What the
Oh.
heck is going
I don't know.
on?
My brain kind of wanted to say something, but like my mouth didn't say it.
I got you.
You know?
Well then.
Get that, like the Sigmund Freud id, the slip.
Yeah, the Freudian slip.
Yep, that's what happened.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what happened behind the scenes for this season. It was a lot of like us trying to come up with stuff, because at the end of season 1 we said that we were going to plan out season 2 a lot better, which we did, but at the same time it was still not as good as we should have at all.
Oh no, I think it was worse than season 1.
No
Rocco
way.
Llama.
Season 1, bruh. Episode 7, season 1 was on the fly. Like, what are we gonna do this episode? Let's have us fight. Okay. And then we fought the entire episode.
Yeah, Anthony, we don't speak about that episode.
Yeah,
okay?
we never speak of episode 7. Never.
Can we at least bring up, you guys, you're talking about how it was all planned and everything. Can we bring up Barack Obama for a minute here?
Barack Obama.
Oh, yo, I need
Brock.
That's on the spot. Barack Obama.
Well, no.
Yeah, so basically, we were searching for skins, and we found a skin of Barack Obama. And then I told Anthony, like, hey, let's use the skin. And he was like, okay. And then when it came to actually recording, I asked him, like, hey, which is this character we call? And he came up with Barack Obama.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't catch it, it was kind of like hard to tell, I guess, in episode 9. But he said that his name was Brock, and he was of the Olama family. So that was supposed to be like Barack Obama's like counterpart in this series. But either way,
We have a lot of those.
yeah, we have DJ Khaled was DJ, the Key, you know, there was that.
And we still use the key, so TJ Khaled still lives on.
Yeah, he lives on, and that key will have some importance someday. Keep that in mind. It will. I promise you.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
that.
Keep.
No, please. No, please.
Sneaky joke.
Sneaky. Ugh. That's why your name is Sneaky.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So your first name is Sneaky.
yeah, Sneaky, and your last name is also Gun.
I'm okay with that. The Gun family.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was Slingor.
No, that's Talon's name.
Oh, that's Talon. Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
So, we should probably mention the Warlords. Hey, that's going to be a thing that's going to be happening sooner or later. So, you have that to look forward to. Even though, one thing that you guys should probably keep in mind is that Sneaky and Brandon know practically nothing about One Piece. Well, Sneaky watched like the first, what, like 100 episodes or something?
150-ish.
Hey, I've seen pictures, all right?
Pictures.
Pictures.
I mean, you didn't even know who Zoro was like until I showed you yesterday. And you were like, I don't like his dress.
Is that the guy with two heads?
No, what?
Oh, no, that... Oh, wait, no, I know who that is now. Okay, I know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the green-haired guy.
Yeah, the guy that's... Yeah, him.
To be fair, you have told me quite a bit about One Piece, like, currently, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I had to fill you in on the entire hockey process and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I was like, what the heck is hockey?
Yeah, when I first said it, you were like,
When did they become hockey players?
yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
you said. That's actually why the key is a hockey stick, because of that.
Oh, I knew that, right. Totally.
That's another thing about Sneaky. He forgets everything that I tell him about the series, so I have to be the one to remember everything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it works out because you know, Anthony like loves One Piece. He's like the One Piece fanboy. Like every day, he's like, "Yo, when is One Piece coming out?" And
I don't
was
say
like, "What?"
no. I mean,
No,
I.
No,
every
yes,
time.
you do, Anthony. Yes, you do. Every time I
Every
talk to you, it's
time.
all One Piece.
That's
One
because
Piece, One
we only talk to record this series.
No,
Every
the truth comes
time.
out. Oh.
Yeah, Anthony, you got to be more open, you know?
The truth is, Anthony like hates us in real life, and
Oh
like
yeah.
he only keeps us as friends for the One Piece
Oh
series.
yeah, for sure.
True.
For sure. Anyways, let's go on to the what is it? The character poll. Since we did one in season 1, we decided to do another one in season 2. So if you guys want to vote for your favorite character, it'll be in the description section. I'll probably also put it in the comment section, so you'll be able to click on that, get to a character poll where you can vote for your favorite character. I'm gonna guess and say that it's gonna be either other Cecil or Talon, because only saying Talon because Talon was fan favorite in season 1.
No, I think it's gonna be other Cecil
I'm
by
pretty
like
sure it's
a
gonna be-
huge
I think
gap.
it's going to be Samson, to be honest. That character was pretty good.
You hate Samson, so
Everyone
I don't see,
hated.
So
Sam.
what if I hate Samson?
I'm pretty sure everyone hates Samson.
Oh, now you're going to get everyone to hate Samson by saying that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone loves the banana joke but hates Samson. Is that better?
That
Well,
better.
Well, I mean, everyone's going to hate Samson after that comment at the end of the series.
Yeah, well,
That-
when
yeah.
Talon
Yeah.
goes on him like hardcore.
Yo, Talon
Yeah.
came in clutch.
Oh, that was like one of those moves. You only see those in movies too, where he's like, the guy just like, yeah, you know what? That was so disrespectful of you. I lost so much respect, man. You're this low in my level, dog. You're out.
Yep.
And like that was just hardcore. Like that brought a tear to my eye.
I mean,
Oh,
you're the one
did
who
it?
cried. You were like, no, no, no.
No, yeah, that was genuine tears because Talon did
Oh, those
first,
are
Sneaky
genuine.
did such a good job.
I remember
Yeah.
when we were done with that scene, you were like, I know that Samson's just a character and all, but I like actually feel his pain right now.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I genuinely I felt bad for him. Can you imagine going through that? Like thinking someone likes you, and then he's just like, yeah, no.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like that's how Cecil is every single time Talon makes fun of him. It's like, well, I thought we were best friends. Even though Cecil
Nah.
knows for sure. Talon's
no,
his
guys,
biggest
I'm
fan.
telling you, next season he's ditching the Scream Banana.
What? No
Spoilers.
spoilers. No, that's
Oh,
not
boy.
happening.
That's not happening. Nah,
No.
Talon ain't leaving.
Talon already had his quote-unquote betrayal in season 1, so I don't think we're gonna be doing that like plot point again.
But you know, Talon might also like, he might just just disappear.
No, stop making up
He
stuff.
just
What the
might-
heck?
He just might some stuff might happen.
What
He
are
might-
you
he might,
talking?
like-
We barely even have the first 4 episodes of season 3 planned out. Don't even like pretend.
No,
You're gonna
Anthony, we
scare
have to
these
pretend
kids.
we have to pretend we have the whole season planned out already.
Oh yeah,
No.
we have the whole season planned out. Yes, that is a
The
thing.
entirety of it.
Actually, we have a Mahogany Man special planned out that should be going up sooner or later, probably sooner rather than later. So look out for that. Whoever thought that Mahogany Man was best character and or Danderson, they're coming back with a vengeance.
I'm gonna be in it.
Yeah, word, Brandon's in. Yo,
That's true.
while we're talking about Brandon, can I just say he's like the god of voices. Like, he knows everything.
Well, okay, yeah, that's one thing that we should probably say.
voiced-
He voiced how many people this list?
He voiced so many.
Okay, so he voiced.
And the only one that was changed was the Ravafia, what's it called? The Ravafia one, right?
Yeah,
like
Ravafia
Deepin?
Well,
right?
No, the tribal man warlord voice was also changed.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
deep-
No,
in that
Brandon
one.
was like more than half of the warlords. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, he was the
Yeah.
fairy. He was the fairy. He was the tribal man. He was Yugos. So
Should I
you
wait?
go.
Should I kind of like give like a little demo
Yeah,
of,
go ahead,
like
go
the?
ahead.
All right, so what was it? Fairy. The fairy was like, hey yo, what up, dog? Yo, what you doing, homie? And then
Yeah,
like
that
we'll
was-
do, I don't know, like I guess like the unique voices like
Spanish
like yeah,
one.
I did Angel or whatever. And the Spanish one's like hey yo, what you doing, Carlos? You don't even know where I'm from, ese. And then there was the
Este.
you probably should mute that part.
No, I don't
And
care.
then there was I didn't even realize, it was the id. And then what else was there? The
You were
warlord. What was
Yugos.
it?
The Russian one.
Oh yeah. My name is Domikino, and I am the Russian from Mother
Tomikino,
Russia.
What the heck?
I was trying to say Demiko. I don't even know what I was trying to say, to be honest. I kind of just
Well
said
then,
what came to my.
either way. So yeah, he's most of the voices this season, to be honest. And then the other
Cannon
ones
Clock.
are like me, high pitched. And then
And then, like me, like low pitch.
you were the Scottish guy. You were Caro. Oh, by the way, the guy the guy who was talking to the warlords, that was Caro. If you guys know who Caro is the brother of Avion and Barco, the two brothers from season 1. So that's the third brother that Avion was talking about in the flashback. So
And
look
that
out
was
for him.
Sneaky voicing that, right?
Yeah.
Because you know when I was listening to that, I thought to myself, every time Sneaky usually does a voice and you just deepen it or whatever, I'm like, man, you could kind of like get that tell, but like for this one, I'm like, Sneaky, you actually did a good job on this one. I'm like, this one
Thanks,
sounds
man.
genuine. I'm like, this one sounds pretty good. So
Yeah, I actually thought the same thing. I was like, yo, this actually Sneaky. You're getting better at your game, man. You're getting better at
yeah,
your
right.
Yo, role playing every week. It's coming in clutch, right?
I role play in real life.
Oh,
Oh,
live action role play.
I guess. LARPing.
If that's a thing.
LARPing.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Anthony, I wonder if before you continue, I wonder if this Brandon person, what's it called? I wonder if he's ever gonna use his real, like just his voice. You know what I mean? Like he does all these different voices.
Let's not get there. Let's not.
What?
Let's just not talk about
What?
that character.
What?
Anyway,
No, I'm just curious. All right, go on.
there's a character that Brandon will be playing his normal voice for that will be like very soon. Anyways, we're not gonna get into details, but y'all, the hype is real. The hype is real.
Yeah,
Yes,
got it.
this is due.
What
Oh.
the heck? That's mad loud! Stop! Stop it! Oh my goodness!
That's what happens when you give Sneaky a devil fruit.
Where is he? Sneaky, where are you?
I don't know where he is.
Hi, Anthony.
Oh, he's right there.
Where? Get into game mode 0 right now. I'm gonna spank you.
What?
I'm going to
Yeah, that's
spank
my
you.
job.
Okay, mommy.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
You know what? I'm gonna be away from you after seeing that.
Hi, mom. I'm back. Ah! Why
Okay.
twice in a row?
So when it comes to fan art, I'm not gonna do the same thing that I normally do, where I like go into detail about every single fan art that was sent this past
Thank you.
week or two. Mainly because there were so many. Oh, so please stop. I don't think they're gonna be able to hear me over all these noises.
That was louder than you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, sorry. I'll stop with these swords.
So
They're pretty.
So yeah, like I'll probably just have them, and you probably have already been seeing them in the background of this video, just as the video's playing. You guys saw like all the fan art that was sent these past 2 weeks. That well, we were supposed to upload this like. If we didn't lose so many weeks, this season would have been done like a month and a half ago.
We'd be on the
Yeah.
4th episode of the next one. Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that we're really sorry about that, but among all the hectic things that were going on between Sneaky's computer getting hacked and all that other jazz, we had like valid excuses for the most part. So I mean,
For the most part.
for the most
For
part.
the most part.
I can't really
That
think.
1 week.
Which week? was
What?
that? Oh, the last
oh,
week.
yeah. Anthony knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Last
Wait,
week where
what?
we like had the huge misunderstanding.
Don't even get me started on last week.
Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about last week. Anyways,
What about the fan art? Or not fan art, fanfic?
yeah. So the
Oh,
fan.
look at
fic-
this fan art. This is a good fan art, Anthony.
What are you
The one that's
talking
on the
about?
screen right now.
Oh,
That's a good fan
I
art.
don't even know if the fan arts are done being on the screen
Yeah,
or not.
what if he,
Well, if
Anthony
they're
just
not,
put one on
this is a good one.
they're not
This is-
done.
This is probably a good fan art that's on the screen right now.
For sure.
I
I'm gonna try to.
the
What?
third one.
Oh, the
Whatever
third
that
one.
Third.
Yeah,
I like the sixth one, to be honest.
the sixth one.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, the fanfic contest. We're gonna be announcing the 3 winners on the next episode. So season 3, episode 1. And the way that we decided to pick them is all 3 of us are gonna pick one, or like our favorite. So Brandon, Talon, and what the heck? I was gonna say Sneaky, and I switched to Talon as if
And he
Talon
said
was your real-
Talon.
A lot of people think that Talon's your real name. No, his real name's Sneaky.
Talon is not. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, can I say his real name since you won't?
I guess.
Yeah.
His real name is Manav.
Manav.
Oh, I say Manav.
Yeah,
It
it's,
just
gonna,
sounds-
it's Sneaky. So,
it's sneaky. Yeah, it's
yeah.
Oh,
And my
God.
real name's Sizzle, not Anthony.
yeah.
So I don't know why.
Wait,
you
I
keep
thought your
calling-
real name was Cecil.
Oh yeah. If you guys don't know, the Cecil Games came from Sizzle Games because, okay, I saw this. I don't know if I mentioned this before.
Commercial. Yeah.
Yeah,
You said this before.
Have I said it in a video before? People, for some reason, still call me Cecil. But I saw a commercial at the end of the commercial, or sometime in the commercial, they said Cecil Games. I thought they were saying Sizzle Games. I got really hyped. Then I saw the commercial again. I was like, oh, Cecil Games. Okay.
So wait, did you just think you were on TV for
Yeah, I
whatever
know,
reason?
right?
I was just, it was not really hype, more like confused. Like, did they really just say Sizzle Games? Like, what the heck? So I just camped out my TV, which I hardly ever watched TV
That
at all.
commercial came back on.
Yeah, until the
Yeah, the
commercial came back up. It was for a movie called The Butler. Actually, someone mentioned that once. They were like, yo, Cecil Gaines, that's a name from a movie. And I was like, yeah, The Butler. And he was like, oh yeah! Alright, but either way. Fan fiction contest, that's going to be coming up soon. So you guys get ready with your original characters to put into, you know, the new crew for Mahogany Man, which we should probably come up with a name for we should probably come up with the name for that. Also, we should probably come up with a name for our crew.
Yeah, and we all have our favorites. Anthony, the one I
Talon-wise.
told you is my favorite. So we
Well,
all have our
what?
favorites.
Do I look cute yet?
No.
Look at me waddle.
Oh,
I
see
like
that?
waddling.
See that thing that I don't like?
Yeah.
Brandon hates that warlord more than any other.
No, Anthony, watch me waddle.
What the heck? Anyways, yeah. So, I mean,
The
like,
best.
I don't know what to really for our crew's name. I have no idea. We still have to come.
Sea
up with
Venom.
that. No, Sea
We already
Venom
made
was,
one for the Death Games.
That was for the Death Games. I want it to be like, I don't know. I don't want it to be so like in your face, like I am poison and I am Fishman, so Sea Venom. You know?
Wait, what are the? Oh wait, the Straw Hats are the Straw Hats,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, those are like, that's like right out there and like in your face because he's wearing a straw hat. But they didn't even come up with their name. They were like just kind of named. Like some marine people. From what I remember, this might be wrong, but from what I remember, this marine guy was just like the Straw Hat Pirates. And it was like some guy that was wearing like a rat suit or something. I don't know. Or he was just like based off of a rat or something. I don't know. Either way, let's go on to what else do we have to talk about?
Did we really cover all of it?
I feel like we did, but how long have we been talking? Last time we talked on like forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, I feel like people didn't like how we talked on forever.
Brandon, you watched all of them.
Can we bring up the Juan Jr. SPR thing? I thought that was great. How that came about?
Oh, we forgot to do a final. We didn't do a final one.
Yeah, I was
for the
telling
final
Brandon
episode.
about that.
Oh yeah. I mentioned it. Yeah.
We did
talked
not
about
do a
that.
final. I was
I was
thinking about that,
upset.
but I was like, I don't know. Juan Jr.'s he's matured. Would he really?
Oh,
say
he's
Yeah,
matured. He's grown
Yeah.
up. He's to be
And I
fair, he's
mean-
also no longer with the SPK, right? So
All right.
SPR.
That's SPR. SPK is from Death Note. My bad.
Yeah, he named that off of Death Note, the anime that like started his journey into anime.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I guess the SPR doesn't really. I mean, if you guys didn't notice, every time I was about to type in SPR in the script, I just changed it to the Resistance. Yeah.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice that.
Yep, every single time. Like every time that they mention that organization, they always say the Resistance. Like starting either episode. It's probably just this episode. I can't remember. But yeah, it was mainly because I just didn't want like dun dun dun.
Oh, the dun 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 every like 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds. Nah.
Well, that was funny too because like I remember we had like the reason that came about was because like you were doing Juan Jr. and then you're like, oh, the SPR. And this was like the what 1000th time we did one like one scene, and then you just added dun dun dun, and we just stuck with it.
Yeah.
It was just so good. Like, it was gold.
Yeah. Oh, so many
people liked
it.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember in the last episode when Juan Jr. didn't say it, someone was like, no, dun dun dun. And I was like,
that person deserves a gold medal.
yeah, he was great. All right. Anything else? Anything else at all? Oh, I mean, should we just talk about Samson for a bit and how much everyone hated him?
Everyone did not hate him. Everybody loved him.
No, everyone loved his jokes.
Yeah, everyone loved the
Wait,
jokes.
why did they not like him? I don't.
Because
he was
in
a
general,
jerk,
he was
but-
a jerk, but the jokes were funny. I remember
So-
when I first came up with that stupid joke about the banana, like throwing the bananas in the pears or whatever. That was a good
Yeah,
time.
and then like that turned into like Samson's character.
Yeah, that turned
Yeah,
in, that defined Samson's character.
Well, yeah, no. Here's the thing, though. Like, all right, a comedian. Let's take a comedian for instance. A comedian just makes jokes about people and makes like, puts people in a sense not down, but kind of points it towards other people. So that's kind of what Samson is, except without being a comedian. So he kind of people would like him, like people like. Well, Kevin Hart talks about himself, but you know what I mean?
The way that Samson worked was he saw Cecil, saw that he wasn't just a normal human, and then like completely discriminated on him and just kept calling him names.
So
and
he was
refused
kind
to
of being prejudiced.
Yeah, and he was refusing to talk to him until Cecil found out, or until he found out that Cecil was part human, and then he was like, okay, you're semi-cool now. So
And
like,
powerful.
yeah, and powerful. But then, like, even in the last episode, which was this episode, but
Right.
he was, at the end of the day, even Cecil saves the entire town. Is like, yeah, you're still a sweaty, like, disgusting
Right.
being, but whatever. So Samson's just a jerk.
And by the way, guys, that's not me. Anthony makes the script. I didn't go. I said I begged him not to say that, but he's like, no,
What are you talking?
gotta.
I begged him not to say
You
that.
guys gotta love me. I'm not Samson. I don't even like Samson, but
Don't worry, they'll like your actual character.
Will they now?
I mean,
will they?
Will they?
he'll have quirks of his own that are not like super annoying. Actually, the only person that's gonna get annoyed is Talon. So get ready
Yeah.
for Talon to be dogged on instead of
Oh
Cecil.
boy.
And it's good because it's just sneaky. It's not like it's you, Anthony.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Oh boy.
like if it were me or you, it would be bad. But it's just
Yeah, Talon
It's
deserves
just
it. Talon's
Talon.
a big jerk too.
yeah.
No. It sounds like a cool jerk because
He's a cool jerk just because.
he's a cool jerk. That's it.
Gotcha.
Just like my doppelman.
Why even?
And I'm telling you, no. What the I can't. You can't even resummon.
Oh yeah, you can't. Sucks. You're gonna have
I
to
have to-
die. Get over here. Get over here. Let me hit you.
No.
Let me hit you, baby.
Yo, Anthony, wait. No, but first, like, look inside of him. He actually has a face.
Oh, okay.
Look inside of him.
What the heck?
Oh,
Why
no.
is it inside of him?
I don't know why it's inside of him.
Did they just
Let me see.
forget?
I guess.
Oh,
You just-
Oh, wait. Did we go into detail about why you didn't have your double fruit ability?
Oh, right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
even I was kind of confused.
Okay, so
It was unintentional.
yeah, it was very unintentional. I guess it ended up playing out pretty well because of the whole dream sequence and all that. But episode 1, Death Games, we were just on that map and we were like, why do the two darkness abilities not work? So the Yami Yami no Mi had all of the controls reversed, which is the darkness fruit, if you guys don't know.
Yep.
And the Kage Kage no Mi, the shadow fruit, what did it make you do? Didn't it just make you not be able to, like, you were just super slow and like zoomed in the whole time, right?
Yeah. I was you couldn't move and you were just zoomed in.
Yeah. He had to like jump around just to move. It sucked. So we couldn't use that fruit. So we were just gonna go ahead and either scrap out that entire thing and have Blomar have actually, you know, Blomar tampered with Talon in season 1. We were gonna make it so either his Devil Fruit was completely gone because of that, or we were going to try to figure out a way to fix that. And we ended up going through forums and talking to people, and then we finally figured out that we had to go into, what was it?
I had to go into the config and change the potion IDs.
Yeah, for Ars Magica, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because it was Ars Magica that was messing up, because we had added some new mods, and we were like, which one is messing things up? And after a while, we found out it was Ars Magica, then we changed some configs, and everything worked fine, but we were already in this plot thread of Talon not having his ability, so we were like, you know what would be cool? If he gets his ability and gets wings, and I like how you put the wings on as soon as I talk about it.
Yep.
So we were like, the way that the wings work, for anyone that's like, this is some BS, like what the heck? It's very similar to Doppelman, where Talon in season 1 said that he can change his shadows into the shape of his Doppelman, but it takes a lot of energy out of him. It's the very same thing with the wings. He can change them into the shape of a bunch of different objects.
Even shedding, he can
shed shadow feathers for some reason.
Shadow feathers.
And this is how much I'm told about like the scenes, because when we did that scene where he was like flying, I was about like I went along with it, but in my head I'm like, wait a minute, why the heck is he flying? Like during the scene,
that's funny.
I was confused.
I'm very happy you didn't mess that up. Oh man.
Yeah, because then we would have to redo it for like how many times?
That reminds me of, wasn't there a scene where like Sneaky just talked and you were talking to me? It was like the very first scene of this episode. Sneaky was talking as other Cecil, as like my placeholder until I edited like my voice into it, and you were like, I was talking to you, and then I was really confused because Sneaky started talking.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I mean, for the people that don't know, other Cecil, the way it works is Sneaky usually reads the lines so that it's like I'm actually talking to a person, and then when I'm editing, I'll just re-record those lines and put those in, like filling in the gaps, if you know what I mean. Like I'll take out his parts, putting in mine. And
I wanted Talon to have these wings originally, but Anthony wouldn't let me.
There's pink butterflies around you, man. Like, what the heck?
So what? He could have evolved.
Oh, no, those are cute. I'm going to be honest.
See?
No.
Me and Brandon, like...
Why don't we talk about Brandon's illiteracy during some of the scenes?
Oh,
especially the ones that I had to walk and talk and long scenes. And using a British voice, too.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Brandon hates Samson more than any of you guys possibly could have. Just because of that voice.
And it's the funniest reason why. The reason is because it is so difficult. I mean, you can give it a try to do a British voice when you are American and read off a script that is like, you know, pretty long for one scene and have to try to make the voice sound good Britishly, because there were parts where I feel like I went to Scottish to like American. I can't.
I remember this one scene.
I started stumbling.
There was this one scene where you walked into Angel's house and you just like, you first started talking as Samson, and then like you completely got out of it, and then you went like super crazy in an American accent. I was like, what's going on? You were like, you guys ready? This is the big day, and it's gonna be the best day ever. And I'm like, what is happening?
I did that.
He was so excited he turned American.
Yeah.
No, I did that because I felt like I was messing up. So I'm like, all right, let me just make it dramatic so no one realizes that I'm actually messing up.
Oh man, it was great. Oh. All right.
And then you just started laughing. I'm like, all right, it's not that bad.
Rewatching that scene when I was editing it, it was pretty funny. Did I add it into the outro? I don't think I did.
No, I don't think you did. But you did with the good. Oh my god, the one that I kept laughing because I don't know why the medicine one with the
that was so stupid.
I'm just like I just ran. I couldn't stop.
You kept laughing just because whenever you said the word medicine.
So no, it wasn't medicine. It was something else.
It was elixir.
Elixir. I'm like, who calls it elixir?
Are you sure? It was definitely medicine. And I was like, you have to say elixir instead. And you were like, okay, elixir. And then elixir didn't make you laugh anymore.
There's no way I was laughing at medicine. It was something I had to have said, or something that someone had to have said. I feel like.
No, it was definitely. I'm the one who edits the videos.
Oh no! I remember why I kept laughing. Well, it was medicine after, but the real reason was because I was supposed to throw a book, and then it was supposed to be like I was supposed to give it to one of you, but like I'm like I got some medicine, I got some pants, and then I'm like I got a book, and I just throw the book over.
That was in the outro too, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that was the best. Oh.
That was so. Oh man, those
We had
were
some-
some
we had-
times.
Yeah, it was some fun last memories.
Memories.
Even though some of those scenes took forever and a half to record.
No, we pushed through it though. We pushed through it.
And even though I lost a lot of sleep,
We all did, Brandon.
because well, technically I do. Usually I work in the mornings on Sundays.
Oh
so,
yeah, well, that's also
we-
true.
Saturday
yeah.
night, you guys don't work in the morning on Sundays, so I gotta like push up with like 6 hours of sleep.
All right.
But it's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
everyone in the comments be like, we appreciate you, Brandon. Thanks for joining the series.
We appreciate you, Brandon. Thanks for joining the series.
I said in the comments, man. Comment that. If
Fine, I'll
Sneaky doesn't
comment
comment that, everyone has to hate Talon for the rest of the series.
What the heck? I gotta
If Sneaky doesn't comment it, you gotta flag all his comments as spam.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
And if he does, you can like the comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I should probably mention this right now. Go ahead and go into the description section of this video to get to both of their channels where you can subscribe to them. We're going to be doing some specials. Like I said, we're going to be doing the Mahogany Man special. That's not going to be on my channel. It's going to be on Sneaky's channel, so subscribe to that. And Brandon was coming up with some special ideas, so we might be doing specials for his channel. So if you guys want to be posted on that, I'll probably be making videos when we actually release them. But either way, if you want to subscribe ahead of time, like I said, channels are in the description section down below.
Oh, and fun fact, Brandon is after we do all the specials and everything, getting back into the grind because motivation's kicking back in and everything. And he's also doing a roleplay series. But your buddy Sizzle Games is going to be in it.
Hey.
Big part of the series because we all love him.
That's me.
I love you too, Cecil.
If you guys
And
if you guys want to see that, his channel is Reese's Skater. Sneaky is obviously Sneaky Gun. Or Sneaky
That's his
Gunslinger.
real
Auto
name.
Talon Slingler.
Sneaky.
Well, it's Sneaky Gunslinger.
Gunslinger.
Hey, has anyone noticed that it is Talon Sneaky Gun Slinger? Like his channel name?
I'm gonna
I thought
change
his
my
last
channel
name was Gun.
That's his
No,
real
my last name is Slingor. Oh yeah,
Oh.
my real last name is Gun.
Yeah, his
Like,
real
in
last
real
name,
life,
yeah.
like in real life, it's Gun.
IRL status.
What was
Yep.
the other thing? Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing another Q&A, so go ahead and leave any questions that you have. I'll probably also make a comment about this because this is pretty late in the outro. I don't know who else is gonna be sticking around for this long,
Yeah,
but
you stuck around this long. Thanks.
yeah, thank you
If you
so
did,
much.
you're a champ.
If you did, comment, still here. Yeah.
Comment bananas.
Okay, yeah, comment, still here, bananas.
Still here, bananas. Still
This
here.
was a banana.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're
Sure.
gonna be doing another Q&A. So whoever wants to leave any questions about anything at all, whether it be related to just us at a personal level, or the series, or anything,
Or
in
on a
between.
spiritual level.
Sure, or in a spiritual level. Don't
Don't
get
get me
Brandon.
started.
Don't get Brandon started,
Yeah.
please.
Don't get me started.
Don't, please. So.
I knew you were gonna say something.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a thing. So leave any questions and we will try to answer them. But we're gonna be doing it a little bit differently. Instead of doing a like hour and a half long video or whatever we did, it's going to be broken down to maybe like 15 questions per video, and we're probably going to be uploading them on the weeks where we won't be uploading an actual episode. So that's how that's going to work. So if you guys want to load us with some questions right now so we can have some stuff to answer you guys, that would be awesome. All right. So other than that, is there anything else to really
I just
talk
want to say
about?
I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
Wait, yeah. Wait, what?
I just want to say I'm sorry.
About
just wanna
Samson?
say it.
Wait, what the heck? It
What?
didn't work.
What?
Never mind.
Are you
I'm not,
trying to
never
like
mind, never mind.
nuke this place? What the
No,
heck, man?
no,
Oh
no,
my gosh.
no,
Shit.
no.
With his
It didn't
golden
work.
nuke.
It didn't come down all the
Don't
way.
use the world star. Don't use
His
the
yellow
world.
nuke.
Oh man, the yellow nuke. It should. That's a thing. The gold nuke. It was supposed to be a yellow nuke, but we just stuck with the gold. Whatever. We're getting into. Why? All right, I'm ending things off here, guys. Thanks
Yeah,
for
why would
watching.
you do that? Why would you do that, Sneaky?
Thanks for watching
Oh,
this
my
season.
bad, my bad.
Unlike last season, the next season should be starting up maybe this next weekend. Hopefully, if things go well.
Oh wait, Anthony. One last thing.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Aren't we supposed to? Do you want to tell them about how live streams maybe?
Oh yeah,
possibly?
yeah. So we might be starting some live streams on these episodes. We might test out season 3, episode 1, and see how that works out. And depending on how that works out, we might be doing like maybe 3 a season or something like that. I'd say I don't want to do it for like every single episode.
Yeah, not every single episode.
And I
definitely.
really
We're gonna
don't-
get the behind the scenes, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see what we go through from like 9 p.m. to like
Awful.
2:30
It's
in the morning.
But you gotta be dedicated to be up at that time. Like if you're around our Eastern time, so 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait until the next what is it? Daylight savings, so we get an extra hour.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, then we can stay up until like whenever.
Yeah.
What if we miss that week?
Oh no.
That'd be awful. That'd be awful. Right. Well, what if no? Isn't it always on like a Sunday?
Yeah, it's always. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, either way, however that plays out, hopefully we'll be there for that week just to get a little pep in our step, because last time it destroyed us. It completely.
Oh.
It really did. It was like it went like none of us knew it was daylight savings, and like when we saw it was 3 a.m., we were like, "What the heck?"
Sneaky like
Oh, yeah,
freaked
yeah,
out
like,
and went hostile on me. I was like, blame Benjamin Franklin, not me. You were like,
No, this was.
yo, I will
my
never do
mentality.
this again, Anthony. I was like, okay, don't blame me.
This was genuine my mentality, because I saw it was like 1:59. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be 2 o'clock. I'm gonna get like 6 hours for sleep for work. I'm like, I got this. Next thing you know, it's 3. I'm like, Anthony, I'm like, I am so furious right now.
I remember when Brandon said it was like 3 a.m. I was like, "Wait."
Yeah, I
Wait,
was like, it was
why
just
is
2.
3 a.m.?
I was like,
that
yo,
didn't
it's 2
even
o'clock.
phase
We
me
still have
until
another
you
30
said it was
minutes.
daylight savings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was not a good time.
Oh.
All right, we're
No.
ending things off here. Thanks so much. Like I said, season 3 should be starting up very, very soon. So look forward to that. It's probably going to be structured a lot more like season 1, unlike this season. And season 4 is probably going to be structured more like this season, where it's going to be 2 arcs in one, kind of. So look out for that. Also, as I've been saying a lot in the comment section, Other Cecil's whole past and his explanation will be season 4. That's not really a spoiler, it's just something that's going to happen. I've been saying that over and over again. So for the people who don't know, now you know. So stay tuned for that. Other Cecil is a beast. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye!
Let me do it. Bye.
Bye.